So, good morning, my dear students. Yesterday, we were reading chapter The Treasure Within. So, in that chapter, we have come to know about Hafiz Contractor, who is a very famous architecture. So, he was discussing about his childhood life in that which kind of boy was he when he was in school, okay, how was he in studies, okay, which kind of student he was, how did he get encouragement, what kind of remarks did he get from principal ma'am, okay, and how did it bring turning point in his life, how did he become something in his life. So this was all about, he was telling that up to +1 class he was an ordinary child, only to make fun, to have pranks on others, to enjoy, to play, to run here and there. These all were the activities he was doing just like a normal child. And he used to do lots of cheating also in order to pass. But in 11th class, he realized when principal ma'am called and you can say remarks were given that you have to now make your identity. Okay, you have to do something on your own. So when such kind of conversation was going on, so how did he tackle at that? How did he tackle all this situation? Because he was having a lots of phobia from maths also. Whenever there was math paper, he used to tremble, he used to shiver a lot. Okay. Yes, even he was so scared of maths that he used to get nightmares of maths also. Okay. So start from page number 28 in the College of Architecture. You start reading from second part of the chapter. Second part of the chapter, Lavish, you read. You come here. You move at the last. Lavish, you come here so that online students can also listen your voice. पढ़ लो दोबारा कोई बात नहीं.
Hafiz Contractor. In the College for Architecture, nobody who has got below 80 to 85% was allowed to enter. I had only 50%. I wanted to join the army. I got my admission letter, but my aunt tore it up. Then I decided that I wanted to join the police force. Then my mom said, don't join the police force, just do your graduation. So I went to Jahid College in Bombay. There, I was either take French or German.
Though I had
studied French for 7 years, I did not know 7 words of French. So I took German. Then my German teacher died. The college told me that I could change the college or take French. Now, who would give me the admission in another college? I had got admission to Janet by influence. So I thought, okay, I will take French. And I started learning French again. I learned it from my cousin. She was in architect's 5. I was going to an architect's office to learn French. Bela Raja. Was it then that you decided you wanted to do architecture to be contractor? Actually, it all happened quite by chance. In the architect's office, I saw somebody drawing a window detail. A window detail is a very advanced drawing. I told him that his drawing was wrong, that the window he had drawn would not open. He then had a bet with me, and later he found that indeed his drawing was wrong. My cousin's husband was surprised. He asked me to draw a few specific things, which I immediately did. He asked me to design a house and design a house.
I designed a house.
After that, he told me to drop everything and join architecture. We went to meet the principal of the college. The principal told me, I will allow you to take part in the entrance exam. But if you do not do well, I will not allow you to join. I got A plus in the entrance exam, and from that day it was a K-pop. I had never made a plan, but I knew how something looked like from the top. I had never known what a section was, but I knew if you put a plan, what it would look like. I stood first class, first thought, Divecha, we used to have competitions to beat us for designing forts, guns, and imitation. Each of us would design something in an effort to be different.
Okay, now listen what is given on this page. See, when he was speaking that word architecture, so at that time he used to stumble. Why he used to stumble? Because he was not able to pronounce that word correctly. Why so? Because he have never studied properly in school. Okay, so he was always you can say busy in making pranks on others whenever he was playing with others. So what happened? So Bela Raja, he asked him that how did you get into the field of architecture? What was that? So Hafiz told him that at that time, if anybody wanted to get admission in the College of Architecture, that person was allowed to have entrance exam. And moreover, that person should have a percentage of near about 82-85% that person should have. Only then he could enter in that college. But he wanted to join army. Okay, so he got his admission letter, but his aunt tore that letter because she did not want that her nephew should go in that army line. Okay, and mother was also against this thing. She was not willing to send her son in police force. Okay, and she told him only to complete his graduation, and after that he went to Jai Hind College in Mumbai, in Bombay. Okay, so in Bombay he was supposed to choose one of the subject, either to French or German at that time. Okay, so he had studied near about for 7 years he had studied French language, and but now he even did not know even the 7 words of French. जैसे आप लोग हो, you are studying English, Hindi and Punjabi. For so many years you have been studying, but after some years if you are not able to write down one application, do you think that you will be able to be proficient in English? Because the students who are not serious in class, their language will be poor. Whether it is English, whether it is Hindi, whether it is Punjabi, or in his case, what was there? It was French. He was not even able to write down 7 words of French because he was non-serious student. Now he had to suffer. But he had studied for 7 years, but he did not know even the 7 words of French. So he thought that he should took German. When he took German, then his German teacher died. Now it was his bad luck. Now the college told him that he should change the college or he should take French. So what was the option for him? Okay. Now he was thinking, who would give me admission in another school, another college? How would he get admission in another college? Okay. But because of influence, he got admission in Jai Hind College. Okay. And in that, after that, he had made up his mind. Okay. He was ready to take French. Okay. Again, he has started learning French now because he had wasted his 7 years. Now, what was the option for him? Either to opt option French, and he had to study French, and he learned it from his cousin. And who was that cousin? She was an architect's wife. Okay. So he was going to an architect office in order to learn French language. तुम लोग ना इंग्लिश में सीधे होके बैठा करो, otherwise you have to learn English afterwards, after 10th. Because when you will go for any higher education, suppose you go to abroad or any higher institution, and English is very much compulsory, and at that time you will definitely miss me. So you have to find out any person to learn English. So it's better that you sit straight in class, be attentive, participate, because English is a must in every field. Whether you become doctor, engineer, businessman, in any field you go, English is must. Why this chapter is added in your syllabus? To teach you a moral lesson. A person has to face hurdles, obstacles, problems. If the student, those who are not serious during school, मैं ये नहीं कहती एकदम से serious होके बैठ जाओ.
Yes, ma'am.
You can have fun, but you should take your subject seriously. It doesn't mean the teacher is speaking and you are passive listener. Participate, show your enthusiasm. You should have good command in all the languages. English, Hindi, Punjabi, that is used in Punjab. You are studying in public school and we are giving you a very good education. So you should value that. हफीज का हाल हुआ ना, फिर देखो तुम्हारा भी ऐसा ही होगा फिर. अब मैं shall I study? Shall I teach you? Shall I start teaching you or conversation should go for Hafiz? So after that he had to take this decision. Yes, he had to take French. Okay, and he had started learning French and he learned it from his cousin. And who was that cousin? Architecture's wife. Architecture's wife. तुम्हें वाइफ का हस्बैंड नजर आ रहा? So after that, BR asked him, Bela Raja asked him, at that time you had taken up your mind, you had made up your mind, now that you wanted to do architect, you want to become architecture, you want to go in that, sorry, you want to become architect, you want to study about architecture. At that time you decided this. Okay. So Hafiz told, no, I just wanted to become architect. This decision, it happened only by chance. Why so? Because in the office of architect, I saw somebody who was drawing a window detail. Because architect, they had to, you can say, make up maps. Okay, so they have to draw, designing, etc. The door, windows, all the necessary details of a house. So they have to do all the things. Yes, okay, so a window detail is very advanced drawing. So when one of the architect was making that drawing, he told him that you are doing wrong drawing. So what mistake did he find? He found that the window, whatever you have drawn, it would not open. So when such kind of dialogue was spoken to that person, so what happened? There was a bet between that person and Hafiz, and indeed, really, his drawing was wrong. So his cousin's husband, he got really surprised. Okay, and he told him, okay, you just draw these specific things. So when instructions were given to him to draw such kind of specific things, what did he do at that time? He drew and he was successful in that. He drew it so well with lots of detail. Doesn't mean that only that drawing, because in architecture line, the drawing is done very minutely. Each and every point is being kept in mind. Okay. So after that, he was also given instruction that you just design a house, and he was successful in designing a house. After that, he was told to drop everything and join architecture. It means he was so apt, he was so expert in doing such kind of difficult drawing, that what kind of instructions were given to him? Instructions were given to him that you just drop everything. Drop everything means leave all the options that you want to do. Police, army, or whatever you want to do. Yes, that you should go for only that designing. Okay. So we means he, Hafiz, and his cousin. Both went to meet principal of the college. Okay. Principal gave warning that he would allow to take part in entrance exam. Okay. If you are able to complete, if you are able to clear that entrance exam, only then you will be allowed to join that college. Okay. So in that entrance exam, what did he get? He got A plus. So from that day, there was not, it was a cakewalk. Cakewalk means very smooth, having no problem, having no obstacle, troubles. Only smooth and smooth it was going on. Okay. As a cake is very soft, it goes on smoothly through our throat, through our mouth without facing any difficulty. So like that, there is an idiom that is used, cakewalk, that it went so smoothly when he opted architecture, that option. See, he had never done planning for that, but from the top, it was looking something. Okay. He was not known to this thing that what a section was. Okay. What upcut a plan, what it would be. Okay. And after that, he was standing first class. Every year, he was going through the exam and he was clearing it, and it was first class. Okay. So I believe that all this understanding came from what I used to play and do during school. Why so? Because now he believed that how this understanding came to him. Because when he was in school, he used to play whatever he used to do during school. So he has learned little bit from that school. Okay. Now he had a friend. What was the name of that friend? Behrman Davicha. Okay. Now Behrman Davicha, he was equally good. So when he got a very good companion. So that companion, you can say, really became, you can say, beneficial for him, because they both used to have a competition. That you draw this, I'm going to draw this, and we will decide who has drawn best. Clear? So when there is a competition among friends, so it was really boosting him up. It was really giving him encouragement. Okay. And they both were designing for guns, for ammunition, for forts. It means such kind of designs they were making. Okay. But whatever the design they were making, both of the friends, their designs were similar? No. Both were different, but better than each other. Okay. So now he is telling about his school incident also, that when he was in class 3rd, there was his teacher, drawing teacher, Mrs. Gupta. So when that Mrs. Gupta saw his sketches, what did she say? That you are not good in everything, but your drawing is, your sketches are good. And when you will grow up, definitely you will become a architect. So now he was recalling that thing, that when he was in 3rd standard, one of the drawing teachers spoke like this, and he was not known to this thing at that time. She was absolutely right. And later on, he became an architect. He went back to Mrs. Gupta. He told her about this thing. It happens with us, not suppose you are in school now. Suppose any of the teacher passes you any comment or any compliment. So you never forget. We forget after giving compliment or comment. It happens with us because we have so many students. So we forget with the passage of time, but students, they are not able to forget. Even I am your teacher, but I still remember my first teacher. In between, there were so many other teachers. I have forgotten them. Really have forgotten so many teachers. But my nursery teacher used to love me a lot. messaging me. So I really miss her till now. So it will definitely happen with you also. When any of the teacher gives you compliment or comment or discourage you or encourage you, you never forget that teacher. It happens. Sometimes I meet so many of my students on road, on shopping malls, or you can say on here and there in any of the shop, and they tell, yes, ma'am, do you remember? So it's very difficult to recall. But those students, they are easily able to tell me about the incident, what happened in your class. Oh, you scolded us that at that time. You spoke like that. You gave us this thing. You spoke this. I said that no, I don't remember. I have forgotten. But students, they are aware of this thing. They never forget. Okay. So now he has become a very famous architect, but the remarks of that teacher, those remarks that he got in class 3, they were fresh in his mind. So he went to that teacher to meet and to tell that whatever you spoke in that class, now it was absolutely right that I have become an architect. I have become an architect. Okay, now Akul, you read further.
Why do you think you don't use that mindset? Was it because you felt you couldn't walk, could not keep it up? Please chapter, I was very bad at languages. Science and geography I could deal with. Math was very bad. I just was not interested. I was studying for the sake of studying. But I thought me today I forget after today. I would not bother because there was Bela Raja, did you think that what they taught in school was boring, or did you think that once you understood the concept of what was being taught, you lost interest in the rest of the lesson? A quick perspective, living in a boarding school is difficult, even just living from day to day. Nowadays, there are so many tests. Back then, whenever we had tests, we used to just copy. The teacher thought that we had done copy. There is a contention that effectiveness and learning disability go hand in hand. Do you think it's the right to do? Or please, tell nature students from my class who always put first or second are to join they do very ordinary things. Bela Raja, I have come across a situation in so many cases where people tell me that their classrooms are doing very ordinary way. Some people in school and being sitting up at night. I've got more by doing what I did on my own than what academics would have taught me. Bela Raja, this is because of personality and self-worth. You were able to find expression and to find every mood so that nobody was stopping from saying what you did. Okay. I was more interested in other things there, for example, while in class, I started training outside. I would think of the fluent water and how to build a dam without it. I would be thinking about the flow of water within the dam and how much water the dam would be able to hold. That was my interest for the day. When students lost the button by playing or fighting, they would come running to me and I would cut a button for them from okay. This is that school was very important and most students were born to have a better usage. The students were just fast to the school that independent. Bela Raja, coming to the present, how did you decide what kind of success you want to give us time? Okay, I look at the time space, it shows the way he talks and pronounces, the way he speaks and I would move to his life. I can relate to people in a way that will become relevant. I feel very spontaneously on a paper on a spot. That paper I put to my people in the office. There are numbers.
Okay. Now what is given here? So up to that, we have read that he was missing the remarks given by his teacher when he was in class 3. Okay. And after that, Bela Raja asked me what was the reason that you did not like study? Okay. Because the reason he asked that what was the reason? Because there was a curriculum. Curriculum is a syllabus. Because of that big syllabus, you were not able to deal with. So Hafiz said no. Actually, languages. I was having problem in languages. I was not good in languages. Science and geography, he could deal. Maths was so bad. He was not interested in maths. Okay. He was only studying only for the sake of studying. Yes, this is my class. I have to get passing marks. And he was just doing study. Okay. So whatever was taught to him after 2 days, he used to forget. Okay. So he was not bothering that. He was not bothering about this thing that there should be an application of mind. It means whatever you want to learn, you should apply your mind on this also. It doesn't mean that some person will come and he would insert in your mind. You have to apply it in your mind. Okay. So Bela Raja asked him, do you think that whatever was taught in school, it was boring, or you could not understand the concept, what was being taught, or you were not having interest in rest of the lesson? Okay. So Hafiz said that I was just living in a boarding school. And to live in a boarding school, it is not so easy. It is very much difficult. Okay. So they were just living from day to day, but now there are so many tests. Okay. So he was telling at that time when there were tests, so we used to copy. Okay. And teacher used to think, yes, this student had done their work. At that time, teaching learning method was different. So Bela Raja said that it is a contention that giftedness and learning disability go hand in hand. Do you think this applies to you? Now, what question, very interesting question was asked by Bela Raja. Don't you think that some students have learning disability? होते ना किसी को learning disability. And some students are gifted with lots of skills. Okay. So both things were going together. Hand in hand means both were going together. So he asked, don't you think that this thing applies to you? Because you were gifted in making sketches, good in arts, but learning disability in language, mathematics. So don't you think that these were applying on you? That you were gifted also. On the other hand, you were having learning disability also. अब कुछ ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि in your class there is one topper child, बहुत intelligent in languages, he can speak very good English, Hindi, Punjabi, he is good in math, but he is not good in drawing, he cannot be good in dancing, he cannot be good in singing. One child can be, he is very good in singing and dancing, but he is not good in writing. So all these goals parallel. So Hafiz gave a very good example. I just tell you that the students who always stood first and second from my class, now what are they doing? They are doing ordinary jobs. Those who used to stand first and second. So Bela Raja said, yes, I also have come across such kind of situation where people who were getting so many good marks, class toppers, they are doing ordinary jobs today. They are ordinary people. So we will continue this topic tomorrow. You all should have books with you.